Today we're going to talk about specific types of music of the Romani people. Who are the Romani? They don't come from Rome nor Romania. Romani people are traditionally nomads and believed to have come from northern India 1,000 years ago. You can find them in all corners of the world today. Here's a list of countries where the Romani live. They speak the Romani language, which is close to Hindi. They have not formed a sovereign state. Romani people have different nicknames in each country. In English, they're called gypsies due to the misunderstanding that they came from Egypt. Unfortunately, they have been marginalized wherever they go, and the word gypsy became a slur to some people. Despite that, they have contributed a lot to the culture and community of whatever country they're in. They're good entertainers. It's hard to generalize all music of the Romani people because they blend in and contribute to the musical culture of their country of residence, such as Spain's flamenco and Hungary's czardas, by adding their own spin to the already existing folk music of the place. Many Romani have blended into their country of residence. Some are even able to pass as native Europeans. You can see this in their language and religion. Because of this, some Romani dialects most likely are mutually unintelligible. It is believed that the Romani have their own native style of music, that is predominantly singing, tapping sticks, and making sounds using the human voice. The areas with the biggest Romani populations are in Eastern Europe, such as Hungary, Romania, and Bulgaria. Because all Romani music cannot be generalized, I will look at the music of the Romani in Eastern Europe, particularly in Romania and Hungary. First, I think it's important to highlight the differences between Romani people and Romanians. While the Romani people originate from North India, Romanians are the people who live in the land of Dacia, which is also a Romanian carbon, but I digress. Romani people speak a language related to Hindi, while Romanians speak Romanian, an Eastern Romance language with significant Slavic or Russian influences. Romani have their instruments and Romanians have their own. Romani people in Eastern Europe love their string instruments and cymbalums, a chordophone with strings stretched across a big piece of wood and played by striking the strings with hammers or mallets. Romania, however, also has a large array of wind instruments. Romani people in Romania are most well known for playing in bands or tarabs, a word of Turkish origin. They mainly reside in the region of Wallachia. Here are some famous tarabs. Tarabs accompany many dances, but tarabs can also perform in concerts for music's sake. Musically, their songs are polyphonic and have fast rhythms. The players are virtuosic, and they love to improvise. They miss no chance of showing off their skills. Their music may or may not have singing. The melodies are based on a special scale or scales, such as It is hard to tell which scales are the players using due to the similarities with each other. You may also notice that there are slight inflections in their improvisations, similar to Hindustani music of their native North India. A typical Wallachian tarab consists of violins, a flute, singers, a cymbalum, an accordion, and a double bass. Talk about gypsy music without talking about Hungary. In Hungary, Hungarian folk music and music of the Romani have intermingled. In fact, Romani people are the folk musicians there. Notable Romani musicians are Pana Tinka and János Mihari. There have been documented activities of Romani contributing to the Hungarian music scene since they first came to Hungary. There has been confusion about what is considered gypsy music or Hungarian folk music. since gypsy musicians brought traditional Hungarian dances such as the csárdás and verbunkos to today's prominence. In fact, these dance music are called gypsy music in Hungarian, literally. As well as that, if a common person were to think of Romani music, they would be likely to think of Hungarian gypsy music, although there are many other kinds of Romani music. So what are they actually like musically? In general, the instrumentation is quite similar to the Romanian Romani, though it depends on the type of ensemble. Hungary is home to a full-blown gypsy orchestra, known for their unique performance style, which is more folky than traditional orchestras, and also their blend of classical music and the Romani sensibility. It is also home to gypsy jazz bands. Imagine a standard jazz band with a cymbalom. Their music is generally polyphonic and very improvisatory. Hungarian gypsy music mainly uses a scale. Notice it is the same as one of the Romanian gypsy scales. I think it would be good to show some clips of the 100-people Romani orchestra. Notice how natural everything is. No sheet music, the conductor just joins in the music when he wishes. Their free and natural style really makes them stand out from other orchestras. So that is all from the brief tour of Romani music from Romania and Hungary. This is in no way representative of all Romani music, nor is it representative of all Romani music in those countries. With that said, I hope you learned something. Have a nice day.